Hi, this is Dolores, and I'd like to show you a mini book that I made. I'm calling it a purse mini. I made it from 2 8-inch pads of the Graphic 45 Couture paper line. And right on the cover I've tried to emboss Couture, but it's only visible, I guess I used too light a gold color. It's only visible in certain angles. For the cover, this is a brown paper wrapping that I crinkled and inked with both permanent ink and with distress ink. I used vintage photo and I used mahogany, both Ranger. And then for this part, this is started out as a black cardstock, and I embossed it, and then I put some gold on it. I used Encore Ultimate Metallic gold, and I think it turned out pretty well. I also used some of that on the side of the book to make it, you know, all of a piece around the edge and so on. So here on the two edges, to make it look older, I used the walnut stain distress ink, and the cover is just very simple. There is a charm. It's a crown, a simple crown, and the closure is Tim Holtz, one of these chains. I'm sure you've seen them, and one of these knobs that screw on the other side. So this is how it closes, and so I'll show you my pages. On the inside cover, I just used a very plain dress pattern, and then for each new, I used file folder material and folded a particular way. If you look at the Paper Addiction, you will see Michelle Mooney's method of folding file folders, and she does it this way, but she doesn't bind it, which the difference is I've bound it. So I started out with a plain tag. On the next page, I put glossy accents on the one of the die cuts. I have a package of die cuts with 2 jewels, and this one keeps wanting to jump off, so I'll probably have to glue that again. Open it up, there's magnets, and she can put this is for my daughter, she can put a picture of her beloved in there. Then here is a envelope that I stamped with one of the stamps from the Couture set. See, that should have been like that. I probably should have done brown, and all the little tags and things are inside here. And then I've made the journaling cards for her, and the ones with the paper stock, the card stock on the back, are for photos. There's a little tiny word on the paper, the part you cut off. It said the name of the paper is Accessorize, so I put some glossy accents on there. And this Paris, London, New York in 3 colors is also from the die cuts, so I glossy accented them too. I left this page plain, and then I took some plain paper, sprayed the first and last pages with some Lindy's Stamp Gang, coral, I believe, and attached this, which came with the die cuts, and then stamped a few things in here. And this is a place for my daughter to write her thoughts and organize herself. This also is from the stamp collection, the Couture stamp collection, the beautiful collection. But I find that it's so thematic that you kind of have to follow a program, and you don't get to go off on your own too much. But be that as it may, I still think it's beautiful. I love that one. I put her on the back too, and oh, beautiful. Okay, so here's another page with these cute little hanger paper clips, which is very appropriate for this paper collection. They contain sayings of Coco Chanel. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. And the whole all the papers contain these sayings of Coco Chanel, various ones. This is a photo mat. Now this page is plain and starts the next section, and it's a double, it opens out double, and this is from the die cuts, and there's glossy accents on there. And on these I put the little red diamonds or rubies, whatever, on the flower of her dress, and put stickles on the other part of her dress, and she's holding some beads, and I put stickles on the beads. And this was fun. This was a lot of fun. Here's another little envelope with another stamp from the collection, and some more of these cards and tickets. There are a few tickets in here too. Maybe not. Okay, the tickets do come with this paper collection. Here are some photo tags. And another hanger paper clip with some more journaling tags. There are two pockets on this page, one for the photo tag and one for these little journaling cards. Now this one, this is the highlight picture, the one that's on the cover. So because it's so small, I couldn't get the whole thing, but I think there's the idea of couture. I cut out from the cover and covered and put up on dots the flower and the leaves, which I think turned out very well. I layered the flower also, and you can see it from the other side. These were in the die cuts, and so I put them with glossy accents and put them on here, and I did her completely with her straps and her headband and her beads and her hem. And then this is a picture that started out like this. It's kind of a rhinestone or diamond, I guess, pin with a knot and two hearts. So I took some stickles and I made dots so that they would look like diamonds, and in a certain light they do. So again, here from the cutouts, I have 3 of these stamps with glossy accents, and these are right on the card. I put a little glossy accents on there too. And the cards say things like beautiful, gorgeous, stylish, chic. This is a beautiful lady. I left her on the page by herself, as well as this beautiful lady. Style Secrets from Paris, London, and New York. Here's the first page in this section, and again I have these clipped, and this one says gorgeous. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Coco Chanel. And I love this. I love all the paper. And this is fashion fades, only style remains the same, Coco said. On this page there's a flap, a couple of journaling cards. A girl should be two things, classy and fabulous. And then some more journaling cards and a photo mat. And this is kind of plain here, the tickets that come with the paper. And again, there's some plain paper that I sprayed and stamped throughout, and hopefully she'll be able to write a few things down. You know, I sewed these two signatures into the binding, and here's her in the back, and a photo mat, journaling card, and another photo mat. And this says fashion fades, only style remains the same, again. And here's the last page with the lady, again with the rose and so on. So last page matches the last cover, matches the first cover, and it's just the plain paper and the plain cover. So in between, when I put the file folders together, when you put it together a certain way, you get a top pocket. So I have 3 top pockets for photos in this album. And I hope watching this has helped you with some ideas. Thank you for watching.